Well, nothing obvious straight away to the naked eye. A bit dusty. If I'm going to guess anything from here, I'm going to guess that the diodes are going to read short. I don't think the diodes are short. There is a backlight MOSFET on the other side of the board which shorts out and takes out these diodes. So that's going to be my guess. But of course, I haven't even got my multimeter out yet, so let's see. No, not the diodes. I'm just going to turn the power back on just in case anything gets to the filter caps. Yes. So power is getting as far as there. Let's just test the secondary. Should have 12 volts here, and we do, and about 48 here. Maybe it's 38. But they're rock solid. I'll have a quick check on the main board, but it's looking like we've got a main board error here. Right, my diagnosis is NAND chip has gone. It could be the processor, but I'm guessing it's the NAND chip. Power supply is absolutely fine. Got to go looking for a new board. To you, it's been instantaneous. To me, it's been over a week. I didn't have a board for this in stock, so I ordered a board. The guy posted it using, well, you probably know what I'm going to say because you probably saw the video. But the guy posted it using this company. who said it had arrived. And I searched everywhere. And I said it hasn't. And they said, check your garden shed, check your garden, check under stones, check under things, ask neighbours. Now, to me, I'm not supposed to be doing that. That's not part of the contract. The contract is I pay you money, you give it to me, or just get it somewhere where I can see it. So we had this argument for 3 days of they've obviously posted it to the wrong address. But they said, no, definitely your address. I said, can I have photographic proof then? Because normally they take a photograph. No, we don't have to show you that, but we know it's... Anyway, so I just kind of had to give up. And then yesterday evening at 9 o'clock, a white van pulled up outside and went, parcel, 9 o'clock in the evening this is. And I thought, who's dropping something off at 9 o'clock in the evening? And it was Yodel Man delivering it. 3 days after then they put on the computer that it had been delivered. What do you think about that? So anyway, hopefully inside this cat box is that board. And this board, for some particular reason, I don't know why, but this board for some particular reason is rather rare. It wasn't the cheap. Normally I pay between £5 and £20 for a board. This was £35 plus. Sorry, Mr. Customer. But at least it's the right board. So I can't remember part one of this video, but of course you've just watched it. I've obviously diagnosed this TV as having a main board problem. I really can't remember what tests I did to diagnose it as a main board problem, but I trust my judgment. I obviously would have tested some voltages on there. Faulty one to the left, good one to the right. I don't always get customers that bother me for repairs. You know, is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? But the customer for this TV has called a couple of times, and it was rather embarrassing because I wasn't stern with him, but I did say, you know, it's only been 5 days and we are in December now, approaching the second week of December, so you have to expect a slight delay. I don't know why I was defending. At this time I thought it was coming by the post office. I never usually have a problem with the post office. It's always these private companies that wind me up by saying it's been delivered when it hasn't. That's the bit that I hate the most. You know, sometimes they put handed to customer and you thought, you really didn't. But anyway, it's turned up now. So I had to call the gentleman and say, look, I'm really sorry, but according to Yodel, it's been delivered, but it hasn't. And that was 3 days ago, and he hasn't got a TV. And I said, why didn't you tell me you haven't got a TV? I've got loads. You could have... Oh, I don't watch much TV, so I'm getting used to it. But these are the customers. If you work in this kind of business, or if you work in any customer business, it's amazing, and I am dealing with somebody which has surprised me. I'm dealing with somebody that's been saying, is my TV ready? Is my TV ready yet? Is my TV ready yet? To which I've replied, yes, it's ready now. To which he's replied, oh, I can't quite afford it at the moment, so please give me a few weeks. And that annoys me. It doesn't annoy me because I understand everybody's finances. My finances are the same as everybody else's finances. I understand that. What annoys me is I've only got a small workshop. I live in a 2-bedroomed, cute Cornish cottage. I don't want to turn the cottage into a TV storeroom. One of the rooms already is. I don't want any more. And I'm getting chock of the block. So chock of the block? Chock of the block. So I wanted the TV out the way, and it's now got to stay here, and I hate it being here. If it gets knocked over and damaged, he's still going to have to pay for it. But anyway, that makes me sound like a bad person. I'm not a bad person. Right, let's have a look. We'll put... The standby light is there. Let's just hope the standby light comes on. If not, my diagnosis of a main board and all the drama that went with it is up the creek. Anyway, we're switched on. It's there, look. Thank heavens. The standby light is there. Let's turn the TV round and see. I've been dealing with nothing but JVC TVs recently. I do have the remote control. I don't know if the remote control's got batteries. Yes, it has. And thank heavens the picture's not blue. I hate it when you do a circuit board repair or replacement and then you turn it on and realise it's got another fault. But you just don't mention that to the customer. You've got it powered back on. That's it. It's always best to find a board to replace when you've got software problems. This was obviously a software error. It's no good flashing the software because whatever caused the software to go, what's the technical term? Manky. Will go manky again. The amount of times in the old place I used to work that the guy insisted on flashing software for Vestels. And then 3 months later the TV would come back. It was embarrassing. Don't forget, you know, I've got to put a year's warranty on this. I don't want it coming back. So it's better to find a replacement board. But in saying that, this was becoming a bit tough. A, because it was tough to find the board. Then when I found the board, getting Yodel to actually give it to me was becoming even more difficult. I'll stick the back on and do the test. Do I need to do a test? I don't really need to do a test with this. The problem was it's not coming on. That was the fault. You're now my proof that it's come on. Thank you for watching.